Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach Maya here, and I'm so excited. I am here with Miss Hope Hollenbeck. All right, tell us a little bit about yourself, Hope.
Well, my name is Hope. I'm 36 years old, and I've been working in DC for a while now at an international news network. Um, been from this area off and on, family in the military. Yeah, basically, I call this area home.
Awesome. Well, how did you hear about us?
Okay, so I met you and Yuki, another trainer, years ago when I was going to a dance fitness class, and you also had your boot camp class there. And then, once it became time for me to get serious about, my health journey, I'm thinking, I really need the extra help. I need a personal trainer. And so I'm thinking, where can I find one? And then thank goodness that I remembered that you had your own business. And that's when I contacted you. And that's where it started.
And what sparked you to join us?
So, my fitness plan before joining consisted of maybe a good week of going to the gym, followed by not going at all. So I wasn't very consistent in what I was doing. And I felt like, I needed help if I was going to be serious about it, because going to the gym, I would get on the treadmill, elliptical machine, was not lifting weights at all because I didn't even know where to start. I didn't
Yeah,
know what to do with all the machines in the gym. So,
totally been there.
yeah. So, I decided I'd really like the extra push, the accountability. And so that's why I did it. And also, um, you know, when I joined, I had at that point I had gained a lot of weight, and just was not feeling comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what were you most skeptical about before joining the works?
Um, I think that I was afraid that I was going to get frustrated in myself
Yeah.
very early on, because I'm impatient and I want to see results right away. And so I think I was afraid most of all of, you know, not being patient and trusting in the process.
Yeah. And I remember the first day sitting down with you and you sharing that with me.
Yeah.
What was the first day like when you joined us? You remember that day?
Um, I do. Well, the first time I trained with Yuki, or the first time I came in.
The first time you worked out with us?
Um, so I guess the first time was when I trained with Yuki, and I was hooked from day one. It's like
Awesome.
I already felt like happier and healthier because I knew that I was on the right track and I was in the right hands with the perfect people. Because I knew right away, I think right away, especially with
Mhm.
a personal trainer, if you're gonna mesh or not.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have imagined a more perfect fit with Yuki.
Awesome. And you didn't do just personal training, right? Because COVID happened. So
Right.
what happened with that?
Yeah. So when I joined, I had done maybe one or two personal training sessions, and then COVID happens, and the world is shut down. The gym is shut down. And luckily, that's when you guys, you know, opened it up to the virtual
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah.
And Yuki and I had a discussion. We could continue the personal training, but it would be virtual. And I'm looking at my non-existent home gym, and I'm like, it's I just don't think it's going to work. um, so that's when I started doing the classes from home. And I mean, that was a game changer. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah. And you even do those classes virtually now with
I
the gyms
still,
open, right?
yes, yeah, I switched up, mostly because it's still hard for me to get up early. Um, Before I started working out at the works, I was wake up at noon kind of girl. um,
Wow, noon.
so but I do prefer working out in the morning. So, but the days that I can't get up early enough to make it into classes, I could do it from the comfort of my home. But I do go to in-person classes. My favorite is right now is Saturdays. I go in person on Saturdays, and it sets the tone for the whole rest of the day.
And so what's your life now? It's been how many? It's been over a year, right? So COVID
Yeah,
happened
actually,
March
um,
2000.
March 2020 was
Yeah.
when I joined. Yeah.
And what's
Uh,
life now like now?
well, a lot of changes physically since
Yeah.
March of 2020.
Yeah.
Um,
100% physically.
I,
Woo.
I went in a different direction than I would say maybe a good amount of people, at least people I've talked to, went in during COVID, where they're complaining about how much weight they've gained. Whereas
Yeah.
I actually went in a totally opposite direction, and I lost the COVID 30. um, yeah, I mean, most obvious is the weight loss, 30 pounds down, um, and um, you know, fat loss, like fat percentage. Um, Muscle has gone up. So I love when when we do the in body tests at the
Yeah.
gym, and when Yuki is so excited, she's seeing the numbers go where they should, like,
Yeah.
because you have to
Yep.
understand, not just the weight loss,
Yeah.
um, that's just a part of it. So when she
Yeah.
sees the fat percentage down and the muscle mass up, she gets
Yeah.
so excited, and I know I'm on the right track. And yeah, energy is up. I feel comfortable in my skin. I I don't find it so difficult to put on clothes.
Yeah.
Before, I was buying clothes just to cover myself.
Yeah.
No shape to them at all. Just, and now you know, I actually enjoy clothes shopping, and putting on jeans that I haven't worn in years, having to constantly buy smaller jeans. So life is totally different physically and mentally.
Totally. So what do you like most about the works?
Oh man, the people, and not just instructors and trainers. You guys are amazing. Love you guys.
Thanks.
But also the other members. They're such supportive, genuine, good, friendly people. You walk in, and it's family. Everyone knows each other by first name, and like, people follow each other's journeys there. you
Yeah,
know
totally.
i i, I feel like, I walk in and I have like my own little cheerleading squad that has seen from where I started to where I am now, and it makes you feel so good about yourself, and you're just, it really is my happy, safe place, and I enjoy going there and being surrounded by these kind of people.
Yeah, we love having you here too. So, what would you tell somebody if they were thinking about joining? What would you say?
Um, well, highly recommend it if you're someone like me, and I think most people that need the extra push and the accountability and having a support system. Um, a program I would definitely recommend that I did, that was really a good jumpstart, especially in the weight loss, was the 6 week challenge.
Yeah, that's
Um,
coming up too.
yeah. Prior to doing that, I was just doing the working out, which was great, and I did lose some weight, but I hadn't changed my nutrition so much in the way I was eating. So, I mean, you can't expect to see results. Working out is great, but you have to add in that nutrition too. And the 6 week challenge, where I had, a customized um, meal plan, and learned all about macros and protein, and I always thought carbs were bad, and guess what? They're not. But I in those 6 weeks, the before and after pictures, I mean, I
Yeah.
knew I lost weight, but seeing those side by side, I was like, wow. So I had lost, I believe, about 10 pounds doing that. And then even after that, continued to lose the weight.
Yeah.
So I would highly recommend anyone starting out, I would hop on that challenge, which is coming up. So
Yeah.
I would highly recommend doing that. And you have people to help you along the way. I had a great coach that was able to answer questions, and just, I could check in and talk about how I was doing, any concerns. But it really is a good program to start out.
Awesome. Well, I'm so proud of you, Hope. I mean, it's been a long journey. You have made it through so much. I just want to honor you for that. Made it through COVID, made it through your own mindset of being like wanting things fast. I mean, every time it was just like, like you said, it was a celebration when you continue to push through, and now you've gotten to your number, right?
Yep, yep.
And it's just like, what else can we do? So I just want to thank you for being a part of Teamworks and for doing this for us.
Thank you,
We'll see you
Maya.
later.